10 fighters stepped in the cage last night looking to change their lives, and 4 of them did. We're breaking down Dana White Contender Series, Week 1. Welcome to Fight Kings.
And man, Dana showed last night, Week 1, he got straight to it on the after fights, talking about you might have won that decision, but I don't think you won on one of the fighters. And he's saying you didn't make the cut.
Do you want to be a fighter? That's the question.
And he showed you got to go for the finish. We seen in the first fight, even if you're going for a finish, he'll approve of that. But the fact of holding on cages, he ain't playing that in Contender Series.
Yeah.
Because if you're doing that in the Contender Series, what are you going to do against real comp? That's all you're going to do.
Boring.
Sure.
So this is your time to get tested, man. And the guy who shined the most, man, Anthony Went versus Matt Adams. It was one of the matchups, man, was real favorable, and I didn't like the fact that he's real buff and stocky, but then you make him fight a short guy as well. I'd like to see him against a big heavyweight, I don't know, since he's been such a hot prospect.
Yeah, I think that it should be regional champ versus regional champ, on every fight. There was some crazy favorite on another fight we'll get to. But yeah, on this one particularly, the Went fight, the warm-ups is some of the worst warm-ups I've ever seen in my life from the guy he was fighting. Now, I've heard of don't show your best stuff on camera as you're warming up. Give a couple secrets away. Dude, he has no power. He's hitting those mitts and stuff just and had some flabba shaking and that, which is fine, whatever it is. But dude, where's the power at, man? I knew that he was going to be a victim before I ever seen who he was fighting.
Well, I just seen he knew he'd be a victim when I saw what Went looks like. I mean, I think
yeah.
the day of the heavyweight slob, all beer belly and all that, I think it's over, man. And we've seen it in the past decades where everybody be a little bit out of shape at heavyweight, besides like Brock Lesnar. But it seems like people are slimming down now, being a real 230 athlete, like Volkov, Hockett, Blades.
There's a lot of 230s.
Aspinall, Pereira, they're all in shape now.
Yeah.
That top 5 is in shape now.
And can go the full distance.
So for you to even show up like that, man, I don't know. I feel like you should have taken it more serious. You know that's not your peak form. And looking across the cage and then look down at yourself, man, that's killing your confidence.
Well, dude, you know that, I mean, this guy it's deeper than him just looking like a statue. He's New York Jets, you know what I'm saying? And dude, when you've went 4 years in college, you was a killer in high school, you've been working out your whole life.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, he knows what it's like to get cut, right? So, he's made the Jets. He's got cut from the Jet. And he don't want to get cut from the UFC. So, hey, I'll tell you what, when athletes start mixing it up in MMA, you're going to have yourself a problem.
Yeah, and he showed the fact that he wanted that spot because he told Dana, I'm not leaving Vegas.
Yeah.
Book my fight.
Yeah.
Or I'm staying at your house is what he told
Yeah.
me. And that's real, man. You showing
11
initiative.
days.
Dana said he loves it. And
Yeah,
it definitely,
and it's a go.
And he's gonna get that fight
I seen
for
that
sure.
after the fight. Yeah, I like that they do press conferences afterwards and fighter interviews and stuff. They don't do the fighter interviews inside the cage, but they'll as soon as the fight's over, they'll get to you to the side. Now, if you guys don't know about the Contender Series, if you're new to it, I missed out on it until last year, and the fights are great, this and that, and we're always on the hunt for the next Fight King on these fight nights and early prelims on the number cards. It's the drama show, though. These guys will get a win, but so you got the nerves for your first fight on TV. Then you don't even know if you're going to get the contract. So you get a good win, you still got to go back in the locker room, wait and see if you get it. But man, when the people win, they're happier than 2 people put together. And when they lose, they're crushed. Man, this is an interview in front of the boss.
Yeah, life-changing, and it shows you don't got to win in the judge's eyes. It's all about winning in Dana's eyes.
Yeah.
You could go out there and win a dominant decision.
You started it
but
good.
If Dana didn't like it, man, you're not getting it.
Yeah.
He'd much rather have these, 2 guys on the card getting sub-minute knockouts, other guys breaking arms. You're holding on the cage ain't going to do it, man, at all.
Well, the ref had to tell him to, we need some action a few times. I'm like, oh, man,
Right
you
when
don't
you
want
hear
that
you
in front
go
of the
home.
boss. Yeah.
Right in front of the boss.
I'm with you.
But the next fight, man, Bilal Hassan, Marjorie Sakai
I'm
from
helping.
India.
I'm with
The
it.
Indonesian Ninja.
Ninja.
God damn.
Spit it out. Say that 3 times
So I
fast.
cut that out, but man, he looked absolutely untouchable in the first 45 seconds we seen him. I know you're mad about the matchup,
Bullshit.
but this dude's looking so good, man. I think he's only going to have close odds against a top 10 guy in the UFC right now.
Did we see anything at all, though? 4,500 underdog. In all my time of watching years since fighting since '93, I've never heard of such a thing. I've heard the 600s, this and that. That's a matchmaking bullshit. And like I said, I'd like to see 2 champs from regionals go against each other. But yeah, he wiped this dude out quick. Like you said, the first one was 34 seconds. This was just a little short, maybe 10 seconds longer. But I don't know if we've seen anything with the big, heavy underdog. Did you wipe someone out or not? I'm not sure.
I disagree fully, man. I'm a believer in this dude, and I think if you set him up with anybody who's not top 10, there's
He'll
guys
make 'em
that
look
come
like
into
that.
the UFC that are going to make these cans look horrible, and you don't even have to waste your time with them. And I don't think
You
Dana
couldn't have
will.
got the favorite up a little higher.
I'm betting that his first fight in UFC is going to be a top 15
Man,
guy.
his kick was blurry. He threw a few of them body kicks. They had some snap on them, and then the hands. Good
Because there's
night.
certain guys that come into hype into the UFC and they throw them right into the fire, like Yuri Prohaska, stuff like that. Because you have to, man. I think this dude is a straight can crusher, and he's a fun guy at 25 knockout power.
Yeah, he's
I
smiley.
think, man, there wasn't a single soul you could line up against him who the odds would be real tight on, man.
Okay,
Not
but
in the Contender
4,500, I
Series.
seen that, and I was just pissed off from the gate. I mean, put hell, man.
But I mean, that guy's no scrub either, man. He's like 10-1. He's training with Marab every single day. Marab's his main sparring
so it ain't
partner.
so it
So
ain't
it's
the
not like
opponent.
he's just
it's-
some rollover
Well,
victim.
shit,
I mean,
so they
he's-
think this dude's to the moon then.
that's just what it is, and that's what I think, man.
Okay, so you got the matchmakers back. Well, hell, the more you explain it to me, I'm sold.
And then Tom Pajulo, Corey Sandhagen's training partner versus
Yeah.
Malumba, man. Malumba came out on a rocket in that first round. He looked dangerous. Tom was scared. He didn't want nothing to do with him, and I thought he was screwed. You know, throwing them bombs until that second round came around. That fatigue starts setting in, man.
Yeah, it was good, man. I mean, Sandhagen had somebody there. We skipped past
Robbie Lawler.
Robbie Lawler's
Yep.
the coach, man. Who would you want coaching? Somebody talking about some damage and all that. Wow, I couldn't believe he was a coach. Sandhagen's in there.
Yeah.
Gaethje's training
And tell me
partner.
he don't fight like him, though. He fights just like Sandhagen.
Stays
He's switching
busy.
stances, the jabs peppering. You could tell he was a little shook, a little nervous in that first round, maybe because of the power, maybe because of the moment.
Yeah.
But once he started opening up and just popping him with that jab,
Long.
takedowns.
Yeah.
I was loving his fighting style, and he's actually my favorite fighter from the card because he
Oh,
had
really?
to come back win.
Yeah.
Because I thought that after that first round, I counted him out completely, like
Okay.
fully.
Oh, well, shit. Okay, I didn't see it like that. But, yeah, he finished strong. And like you said, man, 2 of these fights went down to the wire. One of them all should have, the next one probably should have got stopped right before the timer. But, yeah, I think this was right at 30 seconds left, yeah.
And not to mention, Malumba is no joke. I mean,
Oh,
last
he
year
on
on the
swole.
Contender Series, he fought Marwan Wahiki, who's fighting Tommy McMillan next, and he's a straight
Oh, gotcha,
killer. He's
gotcha.
got 2
Tommy
knockouts
Guns.
this year within a minute.
For sure.
Wahiki does. So, and this dude dropped Wahiki. He got into a dogfight with him in the Contender Series. So they're
Okay.
saying that Tom wasn't supposed to win this fight anyways.
Hmm.
So the fact that he did and finished the guy and outlasted all them power bombs, I loved it.
Yeah, he was busy. Hey, I was with it. I'm a fan, man. I'm a fan. He's in the Fight Kings watch list for sure.
And then John Kuhneman versus Cropshot, man. Joe Cropshot.
Yeah.
Cropshot got that jab and teep on point, just like the champ at 85, and I was loving it. They're talking about his ground game. He's like Oliveira on the ground. We seen it at the end of the fight. He didn't show much during the fight, but he's shown if this was somewhere else, no timer, you're done.
Oh, man. He switched that Kimura into the armbar. My Lord. And the dude he's fighting, man, you want to talk about it, man. I mean, he was throwing heavy bombs when on the standing on the ground, dude. He's got the thumbs up.
While his,
His
arms
arm
broke.
is snapped. I'm talking about folded, Nagaro mirror style. And he's got the damn thumbs up. Talking about, I'm good to go. Oh, no, son. You're screwed. I mean, and then Dana's like, man, you trying to show. He ain't trying to tap in front of the boss, but, man, I give him a little credit
Now
for
you're
it.
out for a long time over
Yeah, that
it,
was
so
a mistake,
you ain't going to
brother.
be fighting on a Contender Series again this year, no
Duh,
matter
duh,
how
duh,
good you
damn.
do.
Thanks for the entertainment, though.
But yeah, Kuhneman, man, I
Damn.
liked how he got pumped up after the fight, and he told Dana, man, don't get used to me going to decisions. Dana's like, dude, you didn't go to a decision. That's a finish.
Oh,
If
man.
their arm, and that's on the referee, because if his arm breaks in the fight, you're supposed to stop
Well,
the
yeah,
fight.
they'll stop
It's
chokes
not about
without
thumbs
you
up.
tapping. This dude's arm snapped. I mean,
Right when it
damn.
did, or I think even with arm bars and knee
The
bars and
clapper-
stuff, they're supposed to stop the
Man,
fight.
it was
even
probably 6-7
before
seconds.
something
It could have
happened.
got stopped. Yeah.
If like an arm bar's locked in or a twist or something like that,
Oh,
they're supposed
man.
to just stop the fight.
And after the interview, man, he's saying, dude, I heard it snap 3 or 4 times. He said that's all it was doing, snap, crackle, and pop.
Yeah,
So
because that's
how'd that
protecting
work
the
out?
fighter from injury. That's what your
Oh,
job is,
dude.
protect him. If he's in an arm bar, then he puts it to the side,
Do you think
snapping
the
it.
clapper had something to do with it, man?
I think it's that
You know
thumbs
you're
up,
not getting
but-
out of it, but man, when you hear the clapper, you're like, I could hold on for a little bit, and then the damn bone snaps. But
Yeah, I mean it showed toughness, but it also showed low fight
Double
IQ
dunk.
because now now you're not in the UFC, you're not getting that contract, and then you can't go fight nowhere else because your arm's snapped in
Yeah.
half. So
damn.
I don't think it was worth it, man.
Oh man, that
But,
was
the-
some entertainment.
but he is a tough dude. I will
Hell
give him that.
yeah, bout
then
it, bout it.
Escargera versus Outside Gear, man.
Agreements were in place. Buford, you listening? Now get this. That's when the subcommittee had to reallocate the funds.
Fabricio came out pumping in the first round. I loved it, touching him up on the feet, stuffing takedowns like it was nothing. But then Outside Gear, man, he gets him on this cage, and they do this cage battle for so long that Fabrizio almost went along with it. And then to that third round, he started doing it too, and that ruined his chances of getting in.
Yeah, he should have backed up and got busy. Yeah, this is the fight we was talking about where the ref warned you a few times for some action,
Yep.
dude, right in front of the boss, dude. That was a mistake, and yeah, they're not ready yet. Need some more cooking.
But it was a robbery in terms of affecting the records. I mean, Outside Gear did nothing in that fight besides shoot for doubles that he didn't get. I don't think he landed any punches, anything. Dana told him after the fight, you lost the fight. And Dana even said he enjoyed the fight up until that third round when it turned from one of them holding against the cage to now both of them doing
Oh
it.
man, dude.
Because I actually liked Fabrizio in the beginning, throwing them hands.
Yeah.
They traded anytime they separated. It's just once you get to that fence, you almost get complacent
Yeah.
with it.
Oh, they was saying he shot some crazy 20 shot, attempts. His corner's telling him, man, work on the single leg. You keep going with
Go
the
back to
double.
the
He's
double.
doing the splits. It's not working. You're not getting your hands locked. He tried it 20-something times, but stalled it out, man. Yeah, I love that Dana told him straight to his face that, that was a robbery and things. And it was a robbery. I don't understand.
Yeah.
So here's the deal. 5 fights. We had a robbery, 2 quick knockouts, a snapped arm, and then
I do want to say, man, I
Your
don't think it's
decision.
as much about your performance in Contender Series as it's about how the other fights went, man. Because if, say you had some dominant win, like we said, if they're getting 20-second knockouts, you're not getting in. Because, I mean, you
Changes
just seen
the-
people's heads getting thrown off their own body, pounded into the ground, but then you
Look
get
at
some
quickness.
tap boxing decision, man.
recency bias
Even if they
applies.
gave Fabrizio that fight, which he should have won,
Yeah.
I don't think he would have got in just because you didn't show up and show out like the other guys. They might bring you back, but I don't think he would have got the nod.
I'm with you, man. And here's the thing, man. So then the fights are over, and then it snaps in my mind, like I told you at the beginning. Oh shit, we got to see which ones get in and which ones get out. Just because you win don't mean you're in. And that part's great, man.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, what did you see about the when they tell you?
I like Tom Bagulo because Sandhagen's training partner, however you say his name. I can't say
Good
half
luck
the
with
names
all that.
on this
Yeah,
card,
hey,
dude.
you better than me.
But
If I
man,
was
he
doing
was
it, I'd be
pumped.
way
He
worse.
limped over there with ice. He came through a war and won. I like that.
Battle torn.
He's not like Mint where he can say, "Oh, give me a fight next week," but he showed heart against a competitive guy, man. And I respect that more than beating some heavyweight can, man. I really do.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Wentz, the one for me, he stole the show. He changed his life in 34 seconds flat. Like you said, and if you ask, you shall receive.
Yeah.
And he told him, there's 2 fights coming up. I ain't going nowhere, and coming to your
So who
house.
from week 1, man, is going farthest in the UFC? Man?
I'd say Went, man.
I don't, man. I see him going up against a
You think
6'4",
it's, oh boy, Michael
6'4",
Jackson moonwalking?
265 for
He's
real.
too smiley for me, the
It's
moonwalker.
moonwalking all day.
Hey, he's too smiley for me, and all this. If I hear him say "Daddy Dana" another time, I'm gonna shut off the TV. I don't know why he kept saying that. The little interview.
Not everybody's
10,
the same,
15
man. He's trolling and stuff.
I know,
Everybody
but
don't got to
dude.
act hard as nails all the time.
It ain't even
You
about
can put
that,
a smile
man.
and make a
It ain't
joke
about
every
that.
now and then.
Yeah, but I'm
And
just
he's
saying
young.
his I'm a good judge of character. He's not he don't have that warrior fighting spirit in him. He's a trained fighter. I listened to him. They said he's been fighting since a kid. He's got all kinds of belts, all this taekwondo since 4. He's got the kicking down. He's got it all down.
He didn't mind pounding somebody's head into the ground when they're already unconscious.
Oh, I know.
He didn't mind
Oh,
that.
I
That's
know.
warrior instinct.
There's all kinds of people in the
Nah,
UFC that's not got their eyebrows down while they're fighting.
Wentz getting fraud check, man. Once he fights a real, true, it might not be this first fight. They're going to give him a can. When you get in there with a 6'4", 6'5", 260er, I don't think his power is going to do all that.
I'm behind him. You're totally wrong here. You didn't make it to the NFL, dude. When a million people have the same dream as you and they're taking 300, he made that, and he didn't make it off his combine numbers or his size. You know, he ain't over 6 foot. He ain't bench pressing 50 times the 225. No, man, he's shining like a star. He's getting tackles. He's out playing people on the field.
I'm talking about football, man. I'm talking about.
It's the intangibles, man. The shit you can't teach, man. He's
And
only
I'm
been in
saying that
MMA.
He's riding on that so hard, man. I don't think.
Man,
I
think
don't know.
he's
I
just
have to
getting
see
started.
more. Neither of us know.
Neither one
'cause
knows. Yeah, this is opinion
We've seen him
based.
stuff a takedown and throw a couple bombs, so
Sure.
who knows? But
Sure, but I mean, he just started
I just
MMA
think the size is a problem for him.
in COVID. So just a few years in, I see him doing great things, man. He quit his job just to make sure if I can get this contract locked in, coaching and that at the college. Didn't want to 1 foot in, 1 foot out. He quit his job, went all in, got the contract, changed his life 11 days.
I think he's a future 205er, and he will do good in 205, not heavyweight.
That's what you say.
That's
You don't
my
say that
say.
about Hackett or dude. We just named off in the last month or two. There's at least 6 killer 230 guys.
Yeah, they're all 6'4", 6'5", big old dudes, man. 5'10",
Well, no,
ain't
but
gonna cut
they
it.
weigh 230 pounds. Yeah, closing distance and
That's
stuff.
a whole
yeah.
different thing.
Yeah, how are you closing the
You're
distance?
talking about
you don't have to
speed
eat
with
a
their
couple shots.
230 and skinny and thin versus 230 muscle bound.
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll see.
we don't know. It ain't fought in
That's
the
just
UFC
my
yet.
take, man. You like him? I'm not a believer.
Yeah. Hey, no matter you got the contract or not, the work just begins now.
Yep.
All right. And if you like what we're building here, subscribe. We got 9 more weeks of this, and I'm looking forward to it. Father versus son, push-up bets and picks on the UFC week to week, and now we're doing the Dana White Contender Series weekly.